All right, Mark here, folks. We're going to do a little bit of, cooking the books as usual. We're going to do a little bit of numerological studies. We're going to talk about numerology a little bit and life numbers and so on and so forth. So my life number is 9, right? That's my life number. My expression number is 9. This has to do with like the zodiac, the sign that you're born under, etc. But we're not going to go into the zodiac. We're just going to talk about numerology. I want to talk about the number 9 because that's my life number. And I want to tell you guys real quick the scientific methodology of how I arrived at my life number. So it's very easy. The way you find your life number, all of us, all you got to do is this. Every letter has been assigned a number. Kind of like your keyboard, right? Your computer has what's called, there's a standard that's called ASCII. ASCII stands, so I think it stands for American Standard Coding Information Interchangeable Information. Yeah, American Standard Coding Interchangeable Information, right? ASCII. And I think it's pretty global. It's a standard that, all computers use. And what that does is assigns numbers to each character that's on your keyboard, right? And the Chaldeans have a similar system, but the Chaldeans is not called the ASCII. It's similar in the sense that they assign numbers to a particular letter. So every letter, according to the Chaldeans ASCII version, their own version of ASCII, they have assigned numbers to every letter. So the letters in my name, my first name and my last name, my first name adds up to 28. Then how you further reduce that by adding those two digits together. 8 and 2 is 10. So my first name will have a deductive multiple of 10, right? Deductive multiple of 10. My last name has a sum total of 17. Same rule. You add 7 and 1, and you get 8. So now we have my last name has a value, numeric value that's been reduced to 8, reduced to 8, right? So now you have 8 in my last name and you have 10 for my first name that's been reduced, deductive value. So now you further reduce that by adding those two numbers together. 10 and 8 becomes 18. Same rule continue. You continue to reduce until you get to a single digit, because the law is, or the rule is, it's a 10-digit based system. Numerology. It's a 10-digit based system counting from 0 to 9. It stops at 9. 9 is considered the high. If I ask you right now, like to give me the highest number in the world, it would be something like a scientific notation, right? Like a gazillion digits. But the highest number in the world is actually 9. Cardinal number. It's the highest number known to mankind. Why? Because after 9, everything repeats itself. You after 9, you get 10. And that's 1 and 0. And then you get 11, and that's 1 and 1. And 12, that's 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17. Every digit is just a repetitive of the 0 to 9 system. So therefore, 9 is considered the highest number. After that, everything kind of repeats itself. So where was I? Okay, so we have my first name reduced to 10, right? 28 is the value. Add those two, reduce it to 10. My last name, 17. Add those values, you get 8. 10 and 8, the sum total of 10 and 8, my first and last name, is now 18. Then you further reduce that by adding those two digits together, which is 8 and 1, you get 9. And the rule is, once you get to a single digit between 0 and 9, you stop. There's no more reducing, there's no more adding anything. And that's your life number, that's your expression number. That is the number that has spiritual connections to you. And so now you say, okay, all right, do I end there? No. Numerology, you go into the numerological explanation, expounding, didactical research of the number 9. Okay, so 9 now, how you find out about, if you personified 9, gave 9 a personality, a face, so to speak, an embodiment, 9 would be a person, or 9 would be a person and or thing that is extremely loyal, consistent, there's a stick-to-itiveness in the personality of the number 9. Very stick-to-itive, very dogged, determined, and a follow-through trait. There's a following through trait. I say what I mean what I say, follow through, get the job done. Why? Here's why. Right? Mathematics will come to the aid now to show you. The number 9 If you do the multiples of 9, all of the multiples of 9, 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, 9 times 4, within the equation, this is what shows you how 9 is a very faithful, loyal, and stick-to-itive, and consistent, and persistent number. It doesn't move. Here's why. 9 times 2 is 18. Within the equation, you find the number 9 still consistent. Meaning, the multiple within the problem itself, because math is called what? A problem, right? Figure out, solve this problem. We all been told, solve this math problem. This is science. We're talking on fifth dimension stuff now. This is conscious expansion of your consciousness here. We're talking a little higher than grade school, elementary, college, all that. We're talking into the next realm right here. 9 is called, 9 times 2 is the problem, right? Stay with me here. Really open up that third eye. 9 times 3 is a problem. 9 times 4 is a problem. In the solution, in the answer, you still find 9. What I mean by that is this. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 plus 1 equals 9. In the equation, there is 9. In the answer, there is 9. In the problem 9 lies in the answer. One more time. Within the equation lies 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18, reduce, add those two digits. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 times 4 is 36. 6 plus 3 equals 9. In the equation lies 9. Is that luck? Is that coincidence? Is that chance, random, serendipity? Let's find out. That's 3. I just gave you 3 or 4. 4 times is, all right, you still consider just mere chance? All right. 9 times 5, 54. 54, 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 times 6 is 63. 6 plus 3 equals 9. In the equation, find 9. 9 times 7, 9 times 6 is 6. 9 times 5 is 45. Excuse me, 9 times 5 is 45. 5 and 4 is 9, right? You're finding that 9 is still embedded in the equations. 9 times 5 is 45. 5 and 4 is 9. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. 9 times 6 is 54. 5 and 4 equals 9. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to, in the equation, whatever 9 multiplies by, in the equation, you're always going to have the same number 9. And that's just, that's, again, you can call it coincidence, or you could see the trait, the pattern of consistency. So the number 9 is a very consistent number. It always stays within within the equation. Like I said, you can continue going. 9 times 9, 81, right? And 8 plus 1 equals 9. 9 times 8, 72, right? 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 times 7 is 63. 6 plus 3 equals 9, correct? So you can go through all the multiples of 9 and you continue to find 9 times 10 is 90. 9 plus 0 equals 9. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to find the number 9. And I just think that's pretty incredible, right? Because you think 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11 would be 99. And 9 plus 9 equals 18. And 8 plus 1 equals 9. So you for that problem, 99, you'd have to kind of reduce it twice, but you still come out, in the end, you still have 9. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 times 11, 99. And you do 9 plus 9 is 18, right? Then you do 8 plus 1 is 9. So you still have 9. The answer is 99, first of all. So you still have 9 in the equation. And then if you want to reduce that, then you add those two together and you get 18. And then you add those two together, and 8 plus 1 is still 9. So you have 9, 9, 9, 9. 9 is just consistent throughout the whole problem. And then if you do 12, it's 108, I believe, right? 99, 108, right? 108. So then there might be somebody say, well, that's not 9. Well, there's no 9. Yes, it is, because 108. Remove the 0 and you still have 8 plus 1, then you still get 9. So there's a pattern in the multiples of 9 that shows you its consistency. So if you're a person who is born under the number 9, that personality trait, that character, is wired in your DNA. It's wired into your DNA. The ability for you to be consistent, persistent, determined, to be true, to be loyal, to be present. It's in you. You don't have to try to be these things. It's you are born under that zodiac, under that sign. So you naturally, innately have been inhabitants, right? You inhabit those traits, those characteristics. They're passed on like your genes. They're passed on into you. The thing is about being aware of them, being conscious of them. This way you're not manipulated and taking advantage of them, because you naturally are a protector. You're a consistent person. You're always going to do your best. 9 is consistent, right? I just showed you an example. Let me give you another example. This time we use addition, but it still shows this is a little different, but it has a consistency that 9 is still a number that remains true. So this time it's addition. 9 plus 5 is 14. In the equation, you have the original number, not 9. 5 plus 9, 5 is the original number plus 9. 5 added to 9 is 14. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So the original number that's added to 9 is 5. In the equation, you have the original number. 5 plus 9, 14. 4 plus 1, 5, the original number. Try with another. 9 plus 7, 16. 6 plus 1, 7, the original number. But what that tells you is 9 still remains unscathed, untouched, consistent. Right? In the equation, you have the original number, but yet 9 is still unaffected, unchanged. That tells you that 9 is not easily swayed. Because in this one, you're adding something to it, right? You add something or someone to your life, that changes your life. Right? You add something to your life. You add an addition. You have a child. That's an addition. That might change your finances. It might change your lifestyle. Not might, it will. But this shows you that the number 9 is not easily. There's an immutability factor embedded in the number 9. It doesn't change. Even when adding something to it, it affects the original number, not 9. 9 still remains constant. That's the theme is the constancy, the imperpetuity, right? There's an imperpetuity embedded in 9. It's consistent. It's not easily swayed. So that person who's a 9 mentality is not easily swayed, not easily, you're not going to be persuaded easily and peer pressure and all of that bullshit. Right. So that I thought that was pretty fascinating. So, and again, I already told you, if all you got to do is look at your name, sum total of your name, first and last. If you want to use your middle, that's up to you. But first and last, then you reduce until you get to between 0 and 9, and that's your number. Then you do numerological research, tongue twister, numerological research to kind of further expand the definition of 9 and find out more about yourself. All right, till next time, peace.